Hi everyone, it's Christina from the Fort Worth Public Library. If you like to draw, I think you're gonna like this video. We're gonna do a Think Outside the Box Thursday challenge. It's where we'll show you a shape and it might remind you of something familiar, but we're gonna see if you can turn it into something different. All you need is something to draw on, something to draw with, and a good imagination. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. For Think Outside the Box Thursday, we're gonna try to complete the picture, but remember, it is not a cloud. So this shape here, if we were to complete it on the other side and keep doing those humps, it would kind of look like a cloud, right? But we are gonna try to make this shape into something else. So let's get started. I'm gonna move this page because I have some blank paper down here, and I'm just gonna use this as reference and get something to draw with. And you can draw with anything that you've got on hand. It can be a pencil, markers, colored pencils, but I'm gonna start by recreating this starting shape over here, and then we'll take a look at it and see what we can make. Okay, so I redrew it over here. It's just got these 4 little humps, and I'm gonna move this one out of the way so I can really focus just on this brand new shape. And if you spin your paper, it might get your brain thinking or spotting other things that maybe this could be. Like if I turn it this way and do another, I wonder, do you see anything in this shape? Those and then, And we don't have to even connect them here. We could leave that open and it could go away somewhere else. It all depends on what you imagine and what you draw. So I think I see something here. I'm gonna start by drawing a couple of eyes, and it overlapped a little bit up here on top, so I'm just gonna make the eyes look up. Okay, so I saw some really big eyes on top, and then I think these are the creature's cheeks over here, so I'm gonna draw a really big mouth here. And I think that this is not a cloud, but I'm gonna turn this into a frog. So for a frog, I think I'm gonna change colors. Let's see, I've got some stuff to think about here. So if it's a frog, let's see if I can draw the frog kind of sitting on his little hands. I think frogs have like these little webby hands. This isn't accurate, but you get the idea, right? And frogs usually have some really long legs that they sit onto. Someone's gonna have to tell me how many fingers and toes that frogs have. Oh boy. Do you see it? I see a frog. And frogs that I have seen like to sit on lily pads. So I picked a different color green for that. And now it looks like he's on a lily pad, and maybe there's like some grassy stuff growing on the side, but I think he's on the water. Let's get some water. Yeah. And what's that? Let's try this color for water. All right, now we have an idea of what the water looks like. Sometimes there are just some ripples where the wind is blowing. Okay, well, this is definitely not a cloud anymore, is it? So I'm gonna write on here, this is not a cloud. This is a frog. And do you know what? Have you ever heard this story about a frog that used to be a prince, but someone cast a spell on him? Maybe this is one of those frogs. So if you have a good imagination, you could probably draw something from this Think Outside the Box Thursday challenge and then come up with a story about it too. Okay, now it's your turn. I want to see what you can turn this shape into. So start with that shape, but turn it into something else. And remember, it can be as elaborate or as simple as you want, as long as it's not a cloud. All right, well, I can't wait to see what you come up with. Do this challenge over and over and see how many things you can turn this shape into. You can also challenge your friends and family and see if they saw what you saw or if they drew something completely different. It's really fun to see how imaginative everyone can be, so everyone is welcome to post your drawings in the comments below. If you like to draw or doodle or sketch, the library also has lots of art books for all ages that you can check out with your library card. A lot of people who like to draw will get inspiration too from graphic novels and comic books, so don't forget about those. Look up the Fort Worth Public Library on the Libby app or on Overdrive. If you need a library card, visit fortworthlibrary.org. Thanks so much for watching.